Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 4 of the Continuous Learning Plan. My name is Lauren Yount. I teach 5th grade at Classland SAS Middle School, and today I will be sharing the 5th grade packet for week 4. So let's get started. So the packet's going to look similar to the packets from the previous weeks. Again, this is week 4, so days April 27th through May 1st. You have your sample structure for learning. You have your content learning, so 90 minutes focused on your core areas, and then you have your extended learning, so the 30 to 60 minutes of outdoor play, 10 to 20 of reading with the entire family, or playing a board game or a card game. The weekly learning menu is going to still be similar. You will do one reading activity each day. So this week we have some great realistic fiction passages. Remember that if you are online, you just click on the orange highlighted words and that will take you to that resource. If you're picking up your packet in person, all of that information, all of the reading passages will be printed out and attached to your packet. Also, another thing to point out is that down here where we talk about spending 20 minutes of reading anything that you would like, that you remember that you have access to books using your Library One card. So that's going to be the Metropolitan Library System that you can access online. So don't forget about that. Then we have our writing menu. You can pick one activity each day. This week, you can write about what you miss most about 5th grade, describing your favorite food, or what sport you enjoy most. Those are just a few of the resources that you can choose from. Our math activities for this week, you get to pick one activity each day. The first using different numerical digits to create the greatest number you can think of, the smallest number you can think of, and then answering questions about the numbers that you create. We have some variable number sentences where you have to figure out what does each variable represent in order to make the sentence true and complete. We have the I Spy product games, Connect for multiplication. If you need resources like a dice, you might not have one at home, then make sure that you click here and you can get a dice to use. You're also going to be finding the product, and there are also bonus materials about reading. There's a book here called Sports Math, and then don't forget that you can get on Prodigy, which is an online math game that tests different skills in a game-like setting. So don't forget that there's also that option. Next, we have science. So for science, you're going to have one activity for the entire week to complete. So you're going to complete one component each day. So this week for science, you're looking at the matter and energy and ecosystems. So you'll pick one component or one activity from the engage component. Then one day you'll pick one activity from the explore. So for example, you could do modeling a food chain, looking at the model the food chain instructions, and then you get to create your own. Then you have explain, where you'll pick one thing to do for explain, and then elaborate. Social studies is the same this week the same as science. You will be picking one activity for the entire week. This week, you will read a Studies Weekly article and complete the learning activities. And the focus this week is on the government system. So the 3 branches of government and how we as citizens interact with the government. So Studies Weekly does have a few videos that you can watch about being a good citizen, making a difference, first voting machine, and more, and know that they are in English and in Spanish. So whichever language you prefer, they have both of those. Now, we cannot forget our visual and performing arts, PE, and world languages. It's optional, but definitely encouraged. We want to make sure that you're still interacting with those components. So there are several visual and performing arts activities you can do, as well as PE. And don't forget, you can take a walk or dance to your favorite song, and that is a great way to get up and moving. As for world languages, don't forget we have our document that you can access to learn about different languages. And you can also just do your own research about other cultures and then compare to your own culture and what is the same or what is different. We also have some science lesson extensions, some STEAM activities, some robotics team member activities. So you can practice your coding skills here with the robotics information. As far as the science lesson extensions, you can look at the 3 groups of the food chain. So you have your producers, consumers, and decomposers. Lots of great video and content there. Don't forget about your STEAM activities. And last but certainly not least, we have our additional learning opportunities. Scholastic at Home has some really great resources for grades 3 through 5. So you can do projects, articles and stories are there, or even virtual field trips. So that is what we have in store for week 4 for the 5th grade learning packet. So I hope that you all enjoy, stay safe, and hope you all are doing well.